As you can see from this last month worth of video, my life has been kind of all over the place in the most wonderful ways, right? I've learned so many things. I've experienced so many things. Welcome back to the channel, folks. We are on day 28. It has been a month of February videos every single day. And we are on the last day, right? Just to be clear, we are getting right back onto the video every week schedule, okay? Just so you know, we're not like totally done with this channel and everything. We're just getting warmed up and started, but I ain't doing one every single week. And you know what? I'm very happy about that. I'm sure my editor is very happy about that. Shout out to Kool-Aid Media, by the way. She has been wonderful, making me look good in ways that even I can't do for myself. So thank you so much, Kool-Aid. But what I want to share with you folks today is a question that really just kind of stays right back here in my mind, right here or here, just right here in this back corner. Okay, I always keep it. It's in the corner because and it's at the surface where I can just boom, I can bring it up. It's a question that I continuously ask myself multiple times a day, hundreds of times probably in the span of a month, to really gauge myself on where I am. As you can see from this last month worth of video, my life has been kind of all over the place in the most wonderful ways, right? I've learned so many things. I've experienced so many things. There's still yet so many more things for me to experience. But what I know for sure is that if I wasn't checking in with myself, then it would be hard for me to be at the place where I am, to be able to share with you folks all this knowledge and be able to pass on my perspective on things that can help you in the areas that you might feel stuck in. And so here's the question, okay? You folks ready for this? The question is an old adage from Dr. Phil, right? And it's so funny because, many of us know that Dr. Phil was kind of found, like Oprah discovered him. And then it got to the point where he had the 3 o'clock spot right before Oprah's 4 o'clock spot every single day, right? As a talk show. And it's come to a place where he's just so far off in midnight TV land that people like my kids are like, oh, he's not a real doctor. He's just called doctor on TV. I'm like, was I taking advice from the wrong person? It's just it's kind of like Jerry Springer, right? It's kind of like he's like, by this generation right now, he's been put into the Jerry Springer role. But there is one question that he always asks all of his guests when they're having trouble with, or they're saying that they're doing things and it's not working out for them, that has completely changed my life in a lot of ways because I've held on to that question and it's really helped me to help make decisions and really to help me move past things. And the question is, are you ready for it? How is that working for you? How is that working for you? When I work with people in my coaching academy, it's a question that I always ask for people. I always ask of my students, right? They'll say all these problems that they're having, and they're having difficulties in these relationships or at work or, with their children. Like every time people get into difficult spots and they're like, I'm doing this and I'm doing this, like I'm doing all the things, and yet this is not working, right? These are the things. And I ask, so how is that working for you? You keep doing those things. How is that working? Well, Shannon, it's not working too well. And my answer is, So you keep doing the same thing and you're expecting a different result. I've heard that defined before as the word insanity, right? And it just kind of helps to bring them back into focus on what we're working on. But what I found for myself is when I'm feeling frustrated, when I'm trying to get to the next level of my life, when I'm trying to learn something new and I just feel stuck, of course, a lot of the things that I talked to you folks about just this week alone, right? Having this balancing act of work and life, work-life balance, having the meditation, having my journaling, having, reading books, and also getting a lot of my thoughts and ideas and words out of my chest and body onto my morning pages. All of that is coupled with this constant question that I'm asking myself. How's that working for you, Shan? And if it's working, keep doing it, right? That's your answer. Keep going, keep doing that. If it's not working, you might have to ask yourself the same question. You might have to ask yourself that many more times on one particular subject before you actually make that change. Sometimes the pain has to become so immense, or the anxiety has to get so high, or people get so angry at you for different things for you to finally take action. But the point is that eventually you break through and you take that action. It's really what I teach a lot of my students in my academy to do. But it's something that I just do on a regular basis because I'm always asking myself that question. question. So that's a simple thing I wanted to leave with you folks this week as we're closing this month of videos. I want you to just plant that little question in your head. How's that working for you, Shan? Right? How's that working for you, Kaylani? How's that working for you, Sheena? How's that working for you, Doll? Like all of you different people out there have been watching, which thank you so much for getting in with me and watching the videos. But are you asking yourself that question in the different areas of your life that you're really trying to work on? If not, you're welcome. Now you got something to work on. If you are already great, that's a great level of self-awareness. That's like the first open door to show that you have self-awareness, to be asking yourself. Because if you're asking yourself that question actively, that means you also are of sound enough mind to say to yourself, not only can I recognize if what I'm doing isn't working for me, I now recognize that I need to make an adjustment. I need to change something. I can't expect others to change because what, guys? We can't control other people. We can only control ourselves. And so we take that and we move into the next moment for our life, whatever we're working at. And I hope that's able to help you folks as you folks move on and grow with myself, the channel, your life, all the different things that you're hitting. And I hope that you can come back and share it with us and how it's helped you, if it does help you, so that we can just spread more of that good aloha vibes to most people, that aloha spirit, that spirit of love that I really hope comes across the screen when I'm talking and teaching you folks really is something that is important to me, and I really hope to carry through the life of this channel as a core value for me to be able to share with the rest of the world wherever you may be viewing this from. So for the last time for the month of February until next week Sunday, which is March 7th when you'll see me again, I am so thankful for you guys to have come here. Obviously, if you're here, you probably have subscribed. If you haven't been here before, subscribe, check us out, get on with us, get on with me every single week. Hit those notifications so you get reminded and enjoy Sundays with Shan. Alrighty guys, I will see you folks on the other side of the new month. Until then, keep evolving. Love you guys. Bye.